Posible manong mapawalang bisa ang amnestiya ni Senador Antonio Trillanes sa kasong rebelyon. Niliwanag ito ng ilang eksperto sa batas kasabay ng pagbibigay paliwanag sa pagkakaiba ng kasong rebelyon at plunder. Alamin natin ito sa ulat ni Trixie Jaafar.
Nasasaad sa Article 134 ng Revised Penal Code na ang kasong rebellion na pag-aalsa sa gobyerno ay may kaukulang parusa na reklusyon perpetua na kahalintulad ng parusa sa kasong plunder. Ang kaibahan ng dalawa ay kailangan ng concurrence mula sa miyembro ng Kamara kung bibigyan ng amnesty ang taong nagkasala sa kasong rebellion, habang bukod tanging atas ng Pangulo ang kailangan sa pagbibigay ng presidential pardon pagdating sa plunder. Ayon kay Attorney David Robert Aquino, ang kawalan ng concurrence mula sa Kamara ay hudyat upang ituring na invalid ang amnesty at maaaring maibalik sa pagkakakulong ang may sala.
Rebellion is a felony. Its nature is defined in the Revised Penal Code as well as the elements and its penalties. Plunder, on the other hand, is an offense, and its nature, its penalties, elements are found in a special law, the plunder law that we have right now. In order for amnesty to take effect, to be operative, the President needs to ask for the concurrence, not only of the Senate, but the entire Congress, majority of the members of Congress. That's the phraseology found in the fundamental law. The act of granting amnesty to Senator Trillanes is lacking one final and important ingredient: concurrence of Congress. The current administration can do two things. One, to seek for the concurrence of majority of Congress to finalize the amnesty, or, well, they could revive it if they so choose. It's up to them. And I think it's still under review by Secretary Panelo.
Matatanda ang sinabi ni Chief Presidential Legal Counsel Salvador Panelo ang posibilidad ng pag-aaral sa amnesty na ibinigay ni dating Pangulong Aquino noong 2010 kay Senador Trillanes at iba pang naharap sa kasong rebelyon noong kasagsagan ng Oakwood Mutiny. Sa kabila ng kaliwat kanang pambabatikos sa kasalukuyang administrasyon, nananatili pa rin mataas ang tiwala ng sambayanang Pilipino sa gobyerno, lalo na kay Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte. Batay sa eksperto, importanteng tignan ang will of the people kung pagbabasehan ang epekto nito sa economic at political stability.
Still, ang taas ng kanyang rating. His rating is in the 80s, 90s. So in other words, the people, has trust in him. It appears that the attacks are not accepted by the people. You have to look at it from the standpoint of how much support he has from the business community. And it appears to me that he has the support of the business community. What's important for the Duterte government is that the people accepts their actions.
Magugunitang labis pa rin ang paniniwala ng mga Pilipino sa mga adhikain ng gobyerno, lalo na sa Pangulong Duterte. Para sa PTV News, Trixie Jaafar.